Try one time. Get online, she online with the best kind. Press
I grew up in East Oakland, right above High Street. It was a good situation for me. I had my mom and dad in the house. My dad was real musical, so that's where I got a lot of my music influence from. And I had my twin brother there with me, so that was my only sibling. So it was a comfortable environment. Started singing probably about the age of 3, maybe 4 at the latest. My dad was a singer, so I used to always watch him do it. And, just kind of like any other kid, just emulated what was in front of me, And I just kind of developed it more and more as I grew up. Started taking it more seriously. I sang a little in high school, but I was bored doing the sports, playing football, playing baseball, chasing the girls, So the singing wasn't really something that I took on at that point, but it was after I got out of college that I really started taking it seriously and hitting the studio. I was a big Babyface fan when I was young. Like, I loved Babyface. Like, he had nothing but hits. And I always used to watch him, and, you'd hear other albums come out, and it'd have one single on there that everybody loved, and the rest of the album would be garbage. And I used to always think, like, how come if they made this one song that everybody loves, they can't make an album full of those type of songs? So that was always my approach. Like, if I can make one song everybody loves, then I know I can make 10, 12, 13 songs that people are gonna love as well. Good music. I was at a school called Expressions, and it was a musical recording engineering school. And from there, I got an internship with a producer named Narda Michael Walden. He produced for Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, Aretha Franklin, like Toni Braxton, like any big name in the 90s, like he was on it. So I started working for him and writing for him. And he always told me, like, when I'll be playing the keyboard or something, he's like, just play something I like. You know what I'm saying? Which basically is like, just play things that make sense. Play things that people like to hear. And so if I get a good beat that I like to hear, like the music, the chords change right, everything, that's what inspires me, man. I think just my passion for what I'm doing, my harmonies, the way I use harmonies, and also my lyrics. I think there's a lot of great singer-songwriters out there, and I don't think it's something that you can box into who's like the best, because there's a lot of different styles and people do things their own way, and I respect a lot of them, but I definitely think that I'm up there with some of the great singer-songwriters. New soul, man. Like, I just want to do something new that's been done before. Recreate something great. Music's something that is gonna keep going. Long after I'm here, long before I was here, there was music. I got started in Sacramento. I was just, my brother lived out there at the time. This was in like 97, 98. And I ran into a group of guys that was rappers. And they took me to the studio. This was the first time I ever been in the studio, and I wrote a hook. They did the rap song, and I wrote the hook on it. And it was cool. Like, it was a good experience for me. That's something that really got me excited and let me know, like, I really want to do this. And then the song came out cool, and everybody liked it, so I was like, yeah, I could do this. And that's when I just really started getting my own beats and just practicing, just writing.